Welcome to Revamping Your Flipped Classroom. My name is Ken Cronin, and I will be your host through this professional development. I am an 8th grade math teacher, and I am getting my master's degree in educational technology. I will be your facilitator today throughout our presentation and activities. During the first half of our session, we will be analyzing our current flipped classroom models. We will be talking about video instruction and how more video instruction allows for a flipped classroom to function and create more in-person learning experiences. Next, we're going to take a look at the neurology and trends behind focused video instruction. And lastly, why it's important to create culturally relevant videos to promote more student engagement. But first, we need to talk about something. A lot of us don't have a flipped classroom, some of us have a partially flipped classroom, and most of us are trying to work towards a goal of creating a fully flipped classroom. When looking at our needs assessment, we realize that most of us have a partially flipped classroom. Based on what we did last year during the pandemic, a lot of teachers realized that instructional videos are the most effective. With that, we can move forward to creating more fully flipped classrooms in hopes to create more interdisciplinary units in which cross-curricular elements are available to us in the form of project-based learning assessments, which is one of our district's main goals. Some challenges that we foresee using a flipped classroom is that we've noticed that a lot of students aren't doing the work at home using our video instruction. Another roadblock might be our personal skills when it comes to video recording and editing and trying to make these videos not just doing notes, but something that's fun and exciting for the students, and most importantly, focused and to the point. So before we jump into our activity, I'm going to break down what our day is going to look like for the first half of this seminar. In our first hour, we're going to explore different modalities in which we can present our video instruction. You're going to receive a list of different applications that we could use to present our focused video instruction that's culturally relevant. In the next hour, we're going to review how to record and film and edit using different platforms. In the third hour, you are going to create your first focused instructional video, keeping in mind that they are going to be less than 3 minutes long. And in the last hour, we're going to come back together and upload our instructional videos to Flipgrid to give everyone a chance to see what did you create and what else we can improve on personally. So with a list of resources that our district provided and platforms you've never heard about, you're going to do some research and choose one that you'll work with today. From there, you're going to record your first focused instructional video under 3 minutes, and you just want to pick one objective for today. We're going to say that when you present these to students, that they can be provided in a series, but right now we're just going to stick with one, so pick one objective from your class. When we come back, we want to see what did you create, what features might you have used, and in a reflection, what can you do in the future when creating your own content. Once you've chosen what recording platform you'd like to use, using our district cameras or our tablets or even your personal mobile device, you are going to record what's needed for your video. So with the objective that you've chosen, how can you make it fun? Are there any special features that you want to add depending on the platform you've chosen? Keep in mind it has to be under 3 minutes. From the research, we are learning that if we have content that is focused and has maybe 1 or 2 examples tied to our objective, that's going to stick with the students longer than a lecture or through reading. Once you've recorded all the content, remember that it doesn't have to be perfect. With the skills that we're learning today, I'll be coming around to help you as I facilitate and teach you how can we cut and edit things so that you don't have to keep re-recording everything over and over again. You may want to buddy up with somebody else who chose the same platform as you to play around with the special effects and to try to make the video more engaging and more culturally relevant to our students' liking. Since this might be some people's first time editing their own videos, I want you to just choose one special feature and not to get too crazy with it, or it might become too cumbersome. Second, keep in mind that with anything that's being created, even with famous people who are YouTubers or maybe even your favorite podcast, when creators start to create, their initial stages are not as polished as what they are now. And we're always learning, and technology is always advancing. So please keep in mind that your first video that you create today, when you look back on it, you're going to think, wow, I really wasn't doing as great as I thought I was, but that's okay. This is a part of the learning process. As your facilitator, I will be helping you edit anything that you need, and I will provide an upload link to our Flipgrid so that we can look at everybody's video that they created, learn a little bit from everybody, and share our final thoughts. Here are the references to my page with our research that we looked at today, and thank you very much.
Created using Powtoon.